What's going on, guys? Frank Rich from MASSTHETIC.com. And in today's video, I'm going to reveal to you the secret to new muscle growth in just 10 minutes a day while training at home. Now, this protocol that I show you today is going to be in addition to your current training program. So whether you're training 3, 4, 5, or 6 days a week, these short little protocols that I show you today are going to be in addition. So add them to your regular training. And like I said, they're going to take less than 10 minutes. So do them at home, do them at night. But what it's going to do is it's going to trigger new muscle growth. And the protocol is based upon a very similar training principle as my neuromuscular frequency training, or NFT. And if you are not familiar with NFT, what it is a series of workouts that are programmed to do 2 days in a row. And what this does, and just like this protocol I'm going to show you today, is that it increases your muscle protein synthesis. You see, typically when you train a muscle, you have a protein synthesis response for about 24 to 48 hours post-training. By signaling a response in the second time within the 24-hour window, you actually extend that window out for a longer period of time. So essentially your body is in an anabolic state and building muscle for a longer period of time. Now, it's also going to improve your muscular feedback and your mind-to-muscle connection. So these little workouts that I show you today, using just these bands, are all you need to spur new muscle growth, build bigger arms, build a bigger chest, build bigger shoulders, whatever muscle you're chasing after, these are going to be what you're going to want to do. Now, these workouts are called adaptation sessions, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to create and send an adaptation signal. You see, when you're trying to build muscle, you want to send a signal to that muscle to respond to, and then it's your fuel, your nutrition, your recovery that in turn makes that muscle grow. So these short little adaptation sessions, like I said, take under 10 minutes, using just resistance bands, and done 2 to 3 times a week, are going to accelerate and advance new muscle growth for you. So let's get started. The first movement we're going to do is going to be a banded bicep curl. So grab a band thicker than usual, something that's going to be challenging to you. And you want to aim for 15 reps, 4 rounds. Each one of these movements we're going to do 4 times a round. So we're going to do a 1 big giant set, take a short rest, and then do that set 3 to 4 times total for about 45 to 60 reps. So these banded bicep curls, what you want to focus on is really getting that peak contraction at the top. We really want to signal and ignite new muscle responsive growth from these sessions. So you really want to focus on getting the muscles as shortened as possible and creating as much mind-to-muscle connection through the band. So your first movement in the adaptation sessions is going to be banded bicep curls. Moving right into your second session or your second movement, it's going to be a banded lateral raise, or banded side raise, or banded front raise. You can rotate these out to hit different parts of your delt. But you want to, once again, place the band on the floor with your feet over top of it, and just think about pulling and extending out. Once again, you're focusing on the peak contraction. The most benefit and biggest response from these sessions is going to come if we can really elicit that shortened contraction. Get that muscle as tight, as contracted as you possibly can. So when doing your banded lateral raises, make sure to really focus and squeeze once you get to the top. So second movement in our series of adaptation workouts is going to be banded lateral raises. Now for our third and final movement, I'm going to give you a few different options to pick one. The first one is just going to be a banded press. So with the same band that you did your bicep curls, cross it across your back here, and then just simulate like you're doing some type of bench press or dumbbell press. Once again, we're focusing on getting that peak contraction at the top of the press. Now, if the band doesn't add enough resistance for you, you're gonna have to do push-ups on the floor. Once again though, you wanna make sure that you're squeezing when you get to the top and really focus on squeezing and contracting those pec muscles. Now, if even regular push-ups aren't challenging enough for you, put a band across your back and do advanced banded push-ups. Once again, you got to make sure that you can get the 15 reps per session for 4 rounds, so don't overexhaust yourself in the first session. But the third series of workouts in our adaptation sessions is going to be a banded press or a push-up or a banded push-up. So that's it, guys. Like I said, do these 4 rounds. It's going to take you about 8 to 10 minutes. I recommend doing it either before or after dinner at night, 2 to 3 times a week. And what I'm going to tell you is that it's going to elicit and add on new muscle growth immediately. If you change nothing else about what you're doing except adding these workouts into your protocol right now, within a few weeks, you're going to notice a greater mind-to-muscle connection, improved workouts while you're in the gym, plus new muscle growth. At the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build our greatest body, live our greatest physiques, and ultimately be the best version of ourselves. So anytime we can add new muscle on the frame, we're obviously going to get the benefits of doing that. But that's it. Let me run it through one more time, guys. Starting off, we're going to do banded bicep curls, peak contraction, 15 reps, right into banded lateral raises. Once again, make sure you're squeezing when you're at the top, and finish the adaptation session off with a banded press or a push-up or a banded push-up. So that's it, guys. Frank Rich, helping you build more muscle, adding the secret adaptation sessions to your workout. If you are new to this channel and you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give the video a like. Also, hit that subscribe button right there and turn the post notifications on. We are releasing new content every single week, couple videos at this point, so I want to make sure you're notified every time those videos are coming out. And if you're out there and you're looking for a series of gym-based workouts to take your training to a whole new level, hit that first link in the description box right there, www.masstheticmuscle.com/free week. Enter an email address. We'll send a free workouts over to you guys right away. But that's it, guys. Frank Rich from MASSTHETIC Muscle, teaching you about adaptation sessions and how it's the new secret to building new muscle growth in under 10 minutes a day while at home. I'll talk to you soon.